At first I thought it was a bird attacking my drone, which is quite common, but this thing jumps up, flies at my level, and comes towards the camera at great speed. And I don't know what it is. It doesn't have wings. It's not a drone. It's not a balloon. We'll have a look at the end of the video to do a little bit more analysis. Right, we're here at Pete Doherty's house. This is right down the road from Tottenham House. In fact, you can see, look, it's Tottenham House. Look at that, folks. It's Tottenham House, where we've just been. So, we're now going to get in here because Pete Doherty used to live here. I know people who went in here and said he used to have a lot of, he used to take a lot of drugs, as you know, and they came up here and did drugs with him. Basically, if you turned up here with a sackload of drugs, Pete Doherty was your best friend. In fact, that gate's not even locked, mate. Gate's not locked. Gate's not locked. Ah, this. That's how much they care about Pete Doherty's security. Look. So, I don't think there's anyone here. It's all locked up, look. It's all locked up, folks. So Pete Doherty took a lot of heroin and other things here, probably. I would imagine an absolute definitely. Not just a probably, definitely. Because I literally, like I know, no names mentioned, but some people from the party scene I know came up here and they were doing cocaine and ketamine and a few other things. So I'm telling you that this was a madhouse. And I don't know why he's not here anymore. I don't know why he's not in here anymore. No idea. But let's see whether we can just let's see whether this fence doesn't look that tied up. You just lift it back. It's not, I don't think it's secured with anything. And then get in and have a look, folks. I think this is going to be a piece of piss. I can just get over the wall, really, to be honest. Oh, doggies. There's a car. Is that a house? Somebody's house? There you go, look, folks. Just squeeze on through. Squeeze on through. Look. So there's no security here. It's literally saying, like, you know, if you've got a problem, ring the security people. And here it is, folks. Pete Doherty's drug den. And that's official. The amount of drugs that's been taken in this place has been legendary. It's a real lucky he wasn't found dead in here. It's one of those, like, you know. So he must either be a very lucky chap or he's very, very immune to his drugs. Could have been one of those nasty stories. But here we are, look, it's gutted out now, look. Wow, it's a big place, mate. Wow. Front door's still open, look. But this is where he would have been in, look. And it's got a basement as well, I think. And stairs upstairs, look. Basement floor, is that basement? Oh, it's just crawl space. Right then. Well, welly well. Pete Doherty, I couldn't even tell you what music you've done because I don't know one of your tracks. Yeah. Pete Doherty must have stood here. Oh yeah. Pete Doherty must have stood here, like smoking crack, smoking heroin, injecting heroin, standing there. He's probably sitting here looking at the fireplace thinking, where's all my money gone? Where's all my money gone? Why are these drug dealers rich and I'm poor? Seriously. Oh, look, it is. It's big. It goes right down, like. Oh, wow. Shush. God alive. Oh, it's got beams in the ceiling in this room. Beams. Yeah. This looks like an old school, to be honest. It's like an old school. To be this big like this. Oh look, that's the stairs down to the somewhere. Whoops. Somebody's going to be a happy chappy or family with this place. It's nice. This will probably be the lounge because it'll be easiest to heat in here. It's got lower ceilings, it'll be easy to heat. Oh, the electric's on. Electric's on. The electric is on. Yeah. Oh, I think it's on. I think it's just on. Ka-ching. Right, so we're going to have a look now with the lights turned on in Pete Doherty's house. Pete Doherty stood here like this. Pete Doherty stood here like this, going like this. And then going like this. Wing, 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 wing. Yeah, with heroin. And I wish I'd come here actually when he was living here, because I did know a few people who thought, oh, we better get down there because he'll want drugs off us. So they went down there and gave them to him, and they were best buddies then. But I never actually got round to coming down and checking it out. But I should have done, because I could have got to meet the famous Pete Doherty, whose music I've never even heard. Yeah, no. I might listen to a few tracks now I've been in his house, though. I might actually bother to listen to a couple. Pete, do you remember this place? This was your house, Pete. Do you remember it? Do you remember standing in front of this? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the ceiling, so it doesn't go up anymore. One floor then. One floor and one like semi. Oh, it does go up a bit. Yeah. Pete Doherty's house. We're in Pete Doherty's house. Whatever that is useful for, information. Yeah.
No, it goes up again.
No way. That goes little steps there. And then we're in Pete Doherty's house. We're in Pete Doherty's house. Oh my god. Yeah. So here's a nice view though out of this place, because you'd probably see it up into there's a car over there, so you're probably wondering who's in here. Probably ring in the police now. Well, they do. If they're living over there with Pete Doherty living here, I bet they've probably seen it all. People coming out here, collapsing into cars and driving off. I think the neighbours have probably seen everything. Wow, God alive. Oh, that floor's up. Floor's up. Big old place. He could have had a music studio in here, and he probably wouldn't have disturbed anybody either.
No.
Oh, look at this then. It's all a bit rotten there, look. Don't want to go in there. That floor's a bit...
Yeah, it's getting wet there.
Yep. And just the back of the house then. That's it. That's it. So, all you music fans, like, subscribe. Your music... Pete Doherty stairs, look folks. Pete Doherty walked down these stairs. You are like, oh, hold that for us, right? We'll do the obligatory, right? I don't normally do these shots, but imagine I'm Pete Doherty now, right? Ready? Well, he did take drugs, folks. He did take drugs. Sorry, Pete. Was that an accurate representation of how you would have come down your stairs most days? Right, better turn these off. Do you want to go out the front door? We go out the front door and then we can walk back round to your car. Ready, then? 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to 2022. Yeah. Here, look, folks. Oh, hang on. Might be a scaffold. Do you want to grab the lower one? Scaffold might be in the way out there. Fucking hell. That is squidged. Which way are we going now? No, I'll go back out the main easy way. Yeah. But there we are. If you liked Pete's music, now you know where he lived. There might even be some footage of inside here, because I bet you he filmed when he was here. Oh. No, it's all seized up and bowed. There we go. Looks like he had a little stable block as well, look. Stable block on the back. There we are. Pete Doherty's garden looks onto Tottenham House, which you may have already seen our video of by now. If not, watch this space. Coming soon. Security was mental, wasn't it? Yeah. We had to fight these Gurkhas off with their big Gurkha knives. We had to fight the Gurkhas. Shirkas more like, I think. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, Exploring with Gav, folks, check him out. If it wasn't for him saying come to Tottenham House, we wouldn't be coming to Pete Doherty's house.
No.
So I think we've levelled the score a little bit there now. So at least I've been useful today. So right, cool. So here we go. This is the bizarre footage, and I cannot see it being a balloon, although it looks like something being held up in the air, but there's no balloon present. As you can see, it's sped up 300%. That was showing that there was a bit of wind moving in the direction from where we're looking now. So coming towards us from that direction is the wind. And you could see that by the fact that I was standing still. Now I will replay this footage and I will boost it up because it's very dark there, and I'll zoom in so you can see there's nothing flying in that direction that looks like a balloon. And then I stopped the camera and I restarted it again with the ISO turned up so that I could see a little bit into the darker shadowy areas, because it was, as you can see, just about sunset. So as we come along, it's at 31 seconds, and then this object pops out from near the barns in the distance, pops out, jumps up to the height that I'm at, and then comes towards me at great speed. Now, it's quite common for birds to do. There it is. There we are. So it's quite common for birds to come directly at a drone, but I've never seen anything like this. So let's have a look again. So here you can see there's nothing really shining like a balloon or anything that would be holding up a piece of string that I can see. And we're zoomed in now, and I cannot see anything down in that area that would be glinting. And you've got the sun in the distance, so it would hopefully show up something reflective like a mylar balloon, but I cannot see a thing. So now we zoom back into that area, and it's above the top left of the barn in where the tree is, and it sort of pops out in less than 10 seconds. So it's very hard to see, but if you know where you're looking, there it is, and then it comes and whoosh. So yeah, and let's have a look at it again. Comes up, jumps up, and comes straight at us. So slowed down now, looking into that area. And this is at 20% speed. There's the object coming up slowly to the near the tree, and then comes up very close. And this unusual shape, which looks like a very thin line and then something twisted below it, and a hoop, some sort of circle or a hoop. So let's have another look, and this time zoomed in a little bit more. Now, I'm going to do another analysis of this where I'm going to try and noise clean some of this digital noise out and see whether it gives us a better view of that area. There's the object. There's the object. It comes up past the hedge line up to the height of the tree, and then comes past us at speed. So let's have another look, and this is in reverse, so you can see where it disappears to. So this gives you a better idea of where the object is going back into. And here you have a stabilized, so I've put the object in the center of the screen and keep it there and slow it down so you can see the strange shape. And we'll have one more look, a little bit more contrast on the image here. This is at 5%, 5% now. But what could lift something like that in the air with no balloon present? So more analysis to come on this, where we'll clean the footage up a bit more.